Cyno's here, but is he worth your well-earned Primo Gems? We're going to be going over his entire C0 kit, from talents and abilities to some passives that you absolutely need to know about to unlock Cyno's full potential. So should you pull Cyno? Level 90, we have 88% crit damage for his Ascension stat. We have his E, the Secret Right, the Chasmic Soul Farer. So you do a Swift Thrust, doing electro damage to people in your path. And then when you're under Pack Sworn Path Clearer, which, well, if you've popped that Elemental Burst, you're gonna get a stronger version of the skill with a higher mod, but not only a higher mod, a lower cooldown. The cooldown's gonna go from 7.5 seconds to just 3 seconds. It's less than half the cooldown of that it was before. So you're gonna be popping that Elemental Burst and spamming your E's. Now we have the Sacred Right, Wolf's Swiftness, which is the Elemental Burst, which is what's going to activate Pack Sworn Path Clearer. This is going to change your normal charge and plunging attack damage into electro damage, and it cannot be overridden, that electro damage. So if you have like C6 Bennett accidentally, it's fine. You're going to have electro damage anyway, even if you're in Bennett ult with this character, if you try to put those two characters together for some reason. Now we also have Cyno's Elemental Mastery, and resistance to interruption will increase, and he gains immunity to electro charged damage. And then this effect will be canceled if he leaves the battlefield. Now, most notably, you can see the 20-second cooldown, and you can also see that it has its own separate damage multipliers. This is very similar to characters like Raiden Shogun with her Elemental Burst there, as well as Tartaglia with his Elemental Skill. This means that Sacred Right's Wolf Swiftness is the talent that you're going to be leveling up. You don't really need to level up the normal attack talent unless you're literally going to have Cyno out there doing normal attacks that are doing, you know, physical damage, which you're not going to be building for. It'd be like having Raiden Shogun out there with her in spear form. You're just not doing a whole lot. Now, Cyno's passive here, the first Ascension, Featherfall Judgment, when Cyno's in Pack Sworn Path Cleaner. This is the Elemental Burst, remind you. You're gonna have access to the Endseer stance. Now, this is gonna be basically when you're in your ult, your passive here, your first Ascension not only makes your already E stronger with a lower cooldown, it's gonna make it hit a little bit harder and then make it shoot 3 more lightning bolts off that do damage equal to 100% of Cyno's attack as electro damage, and it's considered elemental skill damage. His second Ascension here, the Authority over the 9 bows. Cyno's damage values will be increased based on his elemental mastery as follows. Pack Sworn Path Clearer's normal attack damage is increased by 150% of his elemental mastery. More like Yunjin and Aggravate, where it's going to be like a flat damage amount based on your EM added to these things here, instead of it being, well, you have 100 elemental mastery, so it boosts your normal attack damage by 150%. Then of course we have a new weapon as well, the Staff of the Scarlet Sands here, 542 attack here at level 90. 44% crit rate. The equipped character gets 52% of their elemental mastery as bonus attack. When an elemental skill hits opponents, Dream of Scarlet Sands effect will be gained for 10 seconds. The equipped character gains 28% of their elemental mastery as bonus attack, max 3 stacks. You get 52% of your EM as bonus attacks, all on its own. And then you have a separate thing which maxes out at 3 stacks. At rank 1, mind you, 28% of your EM to attack 3 stacks. Gives you EM for aggravate reactions, hyperbloom reactions, crit rate for you as well with a crit scaling character with Cyno. Has a decent base attack and gives you attack at the same time. Now, as far as characters and team comps go for this guy, I mean, I don't hate to be pretty basic here, but he's going to be in an aggravate or some sort of hyperbloom team, right? Throw in a Yelan, a Shingshu, whatever it is that you want, it's going to be there. You're going to have some sort of Dendro character there as well. It's not going to be that hard. Of course, he'd be the main carry. He's the main carry. Look at some sort of Hyper Bloom team right now with a Raiden Shogun Hyper Carry or something. Throw him in there. Have a good day.